which are some of the priority actions you suggest in line with DPDP compliance that customer has to start from now, not to wait for it, but they have to start from now.
Yeah, so I think some of those points that I talked about is we do the next slide, which will give a quick view of that. I don't know how much time we have, but I will be a little bit quick on this. But this is a journey, right? As you rightly said, Isha, things has to be taken the low-hanging fruits first, and then as you understand the implications of the rules, you build more maturity. So it has to be matured in steps, but first of all, as I said, the first step is uh, uh, going beyond knowing your customer, knowing the customer data, how it is being processed, and more specifically, knowing the sensitive data and ensure that you are classifying and tracking the sensitive data information while you are servicing your customer across its life cycle. Map the different data flows from within your departments to your contractors, partners, your third party providers, the regulators as well, and define and limit the purpose and means of how the data has to be shared and collected, implement security safeguards, implement data retention and storage mechanisms to comply with the rules, automate the rights and notifications about what data principals are going to ask about their data. So this is a very important thing which we can cover in next webinar, is about the data principal rights and obligations, where data principal can ask the data, his or her data, to be corrected, or deleted or updated, right? So
Mhm.
they will come with their requests to you, and you have to have some SLAs to fulfill those requests in a time-bound manner. So, and if there is a issue with that, the data principal can even approach your DPO and go for a grievance redressal mechanism. So I think there are a lot of safeguards that the organization have to do to comply with this, because at the end, also any channel that you are providing your service, whether through it office, through your web, through your WhatsApp, through your SMS, or any of the touch points, physical or digital, you have to keep showing to the person who is going to come and get a service by submitting his or her personal data, what kind of notices and consent that you should provide. You should do all of that. And last but not the least, though it is part of a legal thing, and we are not going to cover that in this seminar, we can talk about that later, is lot of renegotiation of the vendor contracts, because the data fiduciaries would need to ensure that their data processing partners, IT partners, managed services partners are uh, kind of also complying with that. So there has to be regular periodic audits, periodic security checks that has to be enforced, so that this compliance journey becomes a wholesale journey, not bits and pieces, but it gives you a full picture, hopefully, with
Yeah.
this.